I thought I'd make a quick video on my needles. I did mention them in the video. I keep them in a beverage container. My absolute favorite are the Pony Children Aluminium. They come in 4 different sizes. It's a 3 1/4, 3 3/4, a 4, and a 4 1/2. Because they don't have a 3 1/2, I bought myself some pony sock needles. Which go in there. Almost the same size in length. They don't have the head. If I'm working something that is in a stocking stitch and much smaller, I use these a lot for bonding squares. I use them for the angel gowns. I use them for the angel wraps, 30, 40, although even levies up to 70 stitches with a real squeeze. I can get 70 stitches on there in a DK. But very, very comfortable 50 stitches, very, very comfortably. When I'm working with fewer stitches, such as the mini teddy, where there are 4 stitches to cast on for each leg, then I definitely prefer these ones. I downsize the stitch compared to the recommended one in the pattern. The pattern says a 4 mil. I use a 3 1/2 for a thickish DK, 3 1/2, and I use a 3 3/4 for a thin DK for the mini teddies. I actually prefer these when I'm working, especially in a stocking stitch, because, and if there's stuffing, then absolutely I want this, because then I can make my stitches very tight, and the first stitch, that lace tip goes right into that first stitch. It's very, very nice. And also the lace tip is excellent if I am increasing or decreasing the lace tip. It's fantastic for that. I'm going to try and show you the different types of tips so that you can get an idea. This also has that grey one is an ADDI as well, but it's just a plain ADDI sock. It doesn't have the tip. You can see the lace tip, you can see the normal tip, and then you can see the sock. So the colored ones have on one end a lace tip, on the other end a normal tip, and then the grey one has the same tip on each side. And these are the 4 pony children as well as the pony sock. Very nice tips. So yes, I'm very, very happy with my selection of needles, and this is what I use all the time. I just made a video on tiny teddies, and I used a 3 1/2. I used these ones here because unfortunately I have not purchased a 3 1/2 in that, simply because I got so many 3 1/2s. I had a 3 1/2 pony, I had a 3 1/2 ADDI. But yes, I did regret today that I didn't have a 3 1/2 with a lace tip to really get into that first stitch of the little teddies. So there we go.